Nard, nigga. We them boys, nigga, stamp it. Down here in the south, you can't go round without that cannon. Don't got time to do no planning. Pull up in that hot car with them speakers steady jamming. Got the chrome all on my rims, my nigga. We the ones that's branded. Cruising double S, I got a 4-5 in my hand. Grew up sliding through that dirt, was not raised by that sand. I'm a country made nigga, you know I don't give a damn. To them niggas talking tough, I'ma pull up where you stand. We them boys, nigga, stamp it. Down here in the south, you can't go round without that cannon. Don't got time to do no planning. Pull up in that hot car with them speakers steady jamming. Got the chrome all on my rims, my nigga. We the ones that's branded. Cruising double S, I got a 4-5 in my hand. Grew up sliding through that dirt, was not raised by that sand. I'm a country made nigga, you know I don't give a damn. To them niggas talking tough, I'ma pull up where you stand, yeah. South made nigga, you know I'm legit. Got that gold on my wrist, every corner know we lit. Big body swinging.
In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to stop trips tight end, one of the most popular offensive formations in all of Madden 26, really in all of Madden in general. But, you know, I'm going to show you guys all of the match coverage rules. We're going to be taking a look at the cover 6 defense. Cover 6 is really good match rules for trips. So this is going to be a good video, especially for people who are trying to learn match coverage, but not also that maybe stop trips tight end. So the play we're going to be looking at is we're going to look at cover 6. We're going to go to cover 6, and this is in the nickel 3-3 low mug, which could be found in the Baltimore Ravens defense. That's the defense I'm currently using. I've been using this formation and using this playbook since the game launched, and I really had really don't have any issues with it. It's really good. I think nickel 3-3 low mug is probably one of the best defenses in the game. So but let's go ahead and get into it, man. So on offense, the play we're going to be picking, we're just going to pick 4 verticals just for the example, because I know a lot of people cannot stop 4 verticals, and I get it, because 4 verticals, it can be very annoying. So I'm going to show you how to deal with this. All right, so we're going to pay attention to the left side. As you guys see, this is cover 4, or this is cover 6. Now, the reason why cover 6 is called cover 6 is because one side is cover 2 and the other side is cover 4, and then 4 plus 2 equals 6. So this turns it into like a cover 6 defense. So let's pay attention to the cover. Let's pay attention to the cover 4 side, because there are 3 receivers on this side, and I'm going to show you the reasons why this defense played the way it does. So if you come out in a cover 6 defense and you see that your cover 4 side is dealing with trips, that cover 4 side becomes palms. There are 2 different types of cover 4 coverages in the game. You have cover 4 palms, and then you have cover 4 quarters, which those are the only 2 match defenses for cover 4. But if you take a look at this outside DB, he is pressed. So this gives out the sign that is cover 4 palms. So cover 4 palms is really good against trips. And what does cover 4 palms mean in the terms of guarding trips? So this outside DB is pretty much manned up on the outside guy, just like this. That's his role. That's literally his role. It doesn't matter if this outside receiver runs a drag. It does not matter if he runs a comeback. It doesn't matter if he runs a zig, an in route. Does not matter. He's gonna play this receiver no matter what. Now this second receiver, or the second corner, we have the quarter flat, which the quarter flat is going to pretty much match the second receiver. So the way to go about trips, you're looking at the outside in, not from left to right. So from left to right, you would think this receiver is the number 1 receiver, this is number 2, this is number 3. No, but this right here on the guy on the outside, on the left side, is the number 1 receiver. This guy's the number 2 receiver, and then this is number 3. So that's going to help you out in the case of this scenario of that. So like I said, your quarter flat is going to pretty much match this guy. No matter where he goes on the field, he's going to match him, and he's going to pretty much play man to man. And then now we have the number 3 receiver. This other deep forward guy is going to match this guy man to man no matter what. Now there are certain rule sets for cover 6, but we're pretty much just not going to get into it, because if this guy runs vertical, pretty much if he runs a streak, this guy is responsible for him. But you know, in most cases, a lot of guys will typically put him on like a zig or anything like that. It then third rec will pick him up, but we're not here for that. I'm gonna just show you guys the basic rule sets for against going against trips tight end in cover 6. So now we have the third rec. The third rec is pretty much going to be for the running back, but in this for this offensive play, the running back is on a simple choice route, and a lot of the times, if there is no other threat on the field, the third rec is just going to play like a normal hook zone. That's normally what he's going to do. He's just going to sit there as a normal hook. But now we have this vertical hook. This vertical hook will match one of two guys. The hook will match this vertical hook will match the running back if the tight end does not go vertical. So if you look at the play, the tight end is on a simple corner route. So that means the soft squat on the right side, the soft squat here is going to match the tight end. And then we have the vertical hook, who is pretty much going to match the running back no matter where he goes in this play. But let's go ahead and take a look. The deep half is just here for safety help. But a lot of the times what I like to do with this deep half going against trips, I like to simply put this deep half in an inside quarter. Now, there are two ways of putting them in the inside quarter. You can manually click on them and then press X or A if you're on Xbox. And then you want to flick your right stick to the right to put them in an inside quarter just like this. Or let's say you don't know, let's say if you want to do it this way where you just want to play on the vertical hook, let's say you're not really good at switching around the field, you can double tap triangle or Y, and then you want to click X at the very top or A, and then you want to put that guy in the inside quarter just like that by flicking with the right stick to the right, and that's just going to keep him in the deep forward. This is not really going to change the rule set for match as long as you do not change your quarter flat and your soft squat. Like if as soon as I change this guy into any type of zone, does not matter what that zone is, I'm basically turning the match defense off, and it just ruins the defense, especially with four verticals. Four verticals is really good, and it's probably one of the best plays in the game. But let's go ahead and take a look at how cover 6 really plays against this. So like I said, I just want to show you guys the rule sets of this because this defense is really good. So as you guys see, the soft squat's playing the corner route, and everything's pretty much covered. So everything, as you guys see, everything was pretty much covered right there on the field. So the soft squat did a really good job of pretty much taking this away. He throws that, it's potentially a knockout, maybe a pick, or whatever the case may be. And then we have, like I said, the outside quarter is going to pretty much run with this guy the whole way. He's gonna run the crosser with him the whole way. Now the quarter flat, he ended up getting beat over the top. It happens, especially in the defense, a lot of the times. But you know, we're typically when you are facing against this, I would just simply back these guys up just to make it a lot easier on yourself, so they don't get beat over the top just like that. But as you guys see, he is pretty much matching him, and then this outside DB is matching him no matter where he goes. So that is going to be really good. Now let's go over one of the most popular route combinations in trips tight end for verticals. A lot of the times they like to put their tight end on a drag just like this, and simply this does not change the rule set for a match. So the person that is responsible for this guy is going to be the vertical hook, because there's no one running vertical, so he's pretty much just gonna pick up on the tight end and run with him no matter what. So let's go ahead and hike the ball. And as you guys see, that is literally my responsibility. I'm pretty much trying to user it. I'm using 2 controllers right now. I'm trying to user it, but I'm gonna show you an example without me usering him. I did not mean to do that. Get back over here, get back over there, get back over there, boy, get back over there. Okay. All right, I gotta call a timeout. All right, this game is pretty bad. This game is pretty bad, we all know. So let's go back over here. Let's go to cover 6. So we're just gonna put you on a drag, and we're just gonna sit on alignment and watch this vertical hook pretty much play the tight end. He pretty much does it a good job of pretty much guarding that, kind of shielding that away and giving up minimum gain. But he does, like I said, he does play really solid defense against this. So, you know, if your opponent is really just spamming this a lot of times, just simply call this play. You're going to be good to go. And just sometimes in the case scenario, like I said, if you don't want to get beat over the top, just back these guys up just like this, so you don't get beat. Kind of move him inside just like that, and just play the third rec. And then we're gonna simply just play this drag route. We're gonna play the drag, and then there we go. Now we're pretty much covering the entirety of the field. Nothing's open, and that's gonna be a way to stop 4 verticals. 4 verticals is really not a hard defense. Really not a hard offense to stop, but you just have to make the right call and make the right play. Now, another route combination people like to do, especially when it comes down to 4 verticals, is they simply put their tight end on a stem down corner route. So they'll put their, let me reset the play. So we'll have the tight end on a simple corner route just like this. And then we're gonna have the running back on an angle route just like this. Now let's go ahead and take a look. Let's take a look at the match rules for this. Take a look at the match rules for this. As you guys can see, pretty much everything is pretty much covered. Now, in that case scenario, the vertical hook ends up matching the running back. And like I said, if there's no one running vertical, the vertical hook will just match anything coming in that vicinity, pretty much the running back. Because most times the third rec is supposed to pick up on the running back, but the third rec has its own like unique role, especially going against trips. It has its own rule set going against trips, because it's really just the waiting on any route to kind of like on this trip side. So like I say, let's just really go over it real quick. So now we're gonna put this we're gonna put the third receiver on a zig, and let's take a look at the third rec, how the third rec is going to pretty much play this. Now the third rec pretty much reacts to it and plays it. He really does a good job against it, does an amazing job. But at the end of the day, you're still gonna be able to get easy yards against this every single time. But we'll say that for another video on how to, stop that. But this is going to pretty much sum up how to deal with 4 verticals. So just come out in a cover 6 and just back your DBs up just like this. You want to manually back them up. There's 2 ways of backing them up. You can double tap triangle. You double tap triangle. Hold on. You can press triangle, and then you want to click individual. So you want to press triangle or Y if you're on Xbox, and then you want to press A for individual, and you want to click on square or X, and then you want to just back off, and then you want to do the same thing for triangle, just back off, just like that. You're pretty much backing these guys up, and then just move this third guy in just like this, and then just use it as third rec just like that, and then just let them play defense, and you will get easy defense on the field. Really good defense. But if you guys enjoyed this video, man, make sure y'all boys leave a like. Also subscribe to the channel. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, leave a comment down below. But anyway, boys, man, y'all stay safe, stay out of trouble, man. Hope you have a great rest of y'all Wednesday. Man, I'm out there, jump, man. Peace.